This video is going to cover the dominant 7, flat 5, drop 2 chord voicings. Okay, now this is its own kind of sound. It doesn't live inside the major scale sort of family of sounds. It has a different kind of a feeling to it. So for the purposes of the study here, I'm just going to stay in C. Okay, so let's take our C7 drop 2 chord voicings. And these are on the top 4 strings. So there's your basic one. And then this. And those are all C7, okay? And the logic here is what you're going to do is take the dominant chord and flat the 5. So in this case, I've got the 3, flat 7, root, and 5 in the key of C. So those are the notes E, B flat, C, G. I'm going to take that G on the 3rd fret of the high E string and flat it. That thing. That's the sound. Okay, that's the sound. And the next inversion here, there's straight old C7 drop 2 with 5, root, 3, flat 7. And again, I'm going to take the 5 and flat it, G and flat it in the key of C, like that. Okay. So that gives me this. And you can play it. You can see I'm doing sometimes a half bar with the 2nd finger and sometimes playing this way. Whatever works for you, it's good. And then, so either of those two. And then this one, now this is interesting about the dominant 7 flat 5 chord. The 2 voicings are the same and the other 2 voicings are the same. The function is different. Okay, the function of the notes is completely different, but the grip is the same. So this shape happens again here. But let's derive it so we make sure we're thinking about it right. Okay, so I got B flat, E, G, C. Okay, I'm going to take the G, which is the 5th, and flat it. That gives me here. Same as here. So same shape, different function. And what I mean function is each note is different. Like here, that's the 3rd. But I go up here, and that's now the flat 7. Okay, and this is one of the firewalls, frankly, with people that have more depth of facility with the fretboard, and those that do not, is sort of getting past just grip and feel and sound and starting to actually be able to relate to the function of the individual notes that you're playing and be able to hear them that way. See, kind of piano, the notes are all there, you hit them. And if I say, oh, we'll flat the 5th, you just take the G's and you flat them, and there it is. You know, and you can see it like that. The guitar rocks harder than the keyboard, arguably, I suppose, but not really. But it's harder to see these things on the fretboard until it's not. Eventually, when you can see the fretboard, it's just as obvious here. It just takes a little more doing to get there because of the way the thing's organized. Okay. So anyway, we've got this voicing here. This one, and then this one, which repeats, okay? And then this guy, same. So I got C, G flat, or F sharp, same thing, B flat, and then E for my root, flat 5, flat 7, 3. And by the way, flat 5 is also sharp 11, same thing. So and harmonically, they're the same notes. So again, if you've done the drop 2s, C7, that's got a certain feeling to it, and then you do the drop 2s, flat all the 5s. Yeah. You get that sound, okay? Different sound, different function, different everything, right? It still is a dominant chord. It still moves in the functions in a dominant way, but the sound of it is different. Now the same voicings happen in the next string set and the next string set. Remember, a drop 2 has got 4 adjacent strings. So I've got the top 4, the middle 4, and the bottom 4. Okay, so the middle 4 strings was like this. Again, I'm C7 flat 5, so I got C, G flat, B flat, and E. Okay. Next one is here. E, G flat, C. No, yeah, E, B flat, C, G. More coffee. There we go. Okay, anyway, stay on track here, Jay. There we go. So E, B flat, C, G flat. And then, the regular C7 is here, but E flat to 5. And then this guy. And it's octave. Good sounds. Really good sounds. And then again on the bottom set of 4 adjacent strings, they live there also. So here, so G flat, C, E, B flat. This is the flat 5 root, 3 flat 7. Okay. And then up here, and this guy, and this guy. And they're just the same as the other fingerings or the other notes. It's just a different fingering on the lower string set. Okay. And again, I think it's important for a player to have access to all of these options. If you don't, then you're playing at a deficit. When you're playing a song that suddenly has that kind of sound in it, you would like it to make no difference to your ability to be musical. You don't want to hit a dominant 7 sharp 11 chord and go like, I can't hear it. I can't deal with it. I don't know what to do. It's no fun. It's most music you hear on the pop radio has got very few colors in it. It's like the Crayola 8 colors, honestly, maybe less. But there's a lot of other colors that are really interesting and very beautiful and very useful, actually, very musical. You know what I mean? So there we are. There's the dominant 7, flat 5, drop 2 chord voicings on the upper, middle, and lower string sets. Quickly, just to say it, some examples of this sound in a tune. Take the A train. It's the second chord in the tune. Boom, 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 ba-na. Okay, bum, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, like that. And also Girl from Ipanema. That's a famous example, That sound right there. Da-da-da. And then, okay, so that ba-na, that's the sound that we're looking at here together. Okay, so enjoy. Maybe check out those tunes if they're not new to you, or if they are new to you and you don't know them, and get the voicings together. All right, to be continued. Enjoy.